everybody, Sly Fox Boy here. I got some bad news. My best friend, my closest friend, Trey, was hit by a car outside my house. He was heading towards my house to hang out with me. Little did I know. And I was just out of the bath and I was sitting at my computer editing some videos. When I heard the news, I stopped what I was doing and I ran out the doors, cut up my feet on the rocks running. I saw him just being loaded into the ambulance. He was screaming in pain. He was bleeding from the head and around the back. I didn't see the back, but from what his mother said, it was bad. He looked horrible. I ran to his mother and gave her a hug, and I sat next to her. Her hands actually were covered with some of his blood. I noticed that, and she couldn't really speak well. She was stuttering. She was freaking out and in shock, and crying. I mean, if I was in her place, I would do the same. I would be in shock. I'd be enraged, but mostly in shock. That kid is so kind. He doesn't deserve this. He's done so much for everybody around him. He's always a really kind kid. He's been kind to me, even though I was a jerk to him when we first met. When we first met, I was always a jerk. Cheerful, always with smiles, and yet still a very horrible person. I was a jerk. I picked on people, I had trust issues, and I used people. That changed after a couple months of knowing him. When he refused to leave me and wouldn't go away. I thought at first it was annoying, but then I noticed that he stands by my side to help me. When I noticed that, he became my best friend. And then eventually my closest friend that I told anything and everything to. Even through my hardest and toughest times, I can go to him and talk. And he would do the same to me. Countless times he came to me, either about trying to get a girlfriend, or the girl he has a crush on. You just don't know. He would come to my house almost daily and talk about this girl. He wanted to tell this girl so many times how he felt. Over and over. He would come and tell me. And when he tries, it kind of fails. And not just that, he also tried asking out multiple girls. Each one, I noticed that, were very kind people. But I also noticed that they didn't really share the same feeling with him. And I gotta say, certain times he was brave. He had guts. He would walk up to this girl and talk to her. He would do whatever he can to try to ask this girl out. Any of them. But ultimately, when he did, he was rejected. And he would come to my house and for help. I would help him, give him a hug, and talk to him. And whenever I needed help, I would go to him, and he would do the same. We're always there for each other. But at this very moment, he's sitting in the hospital. And when I got to the hospital with him, well, not with him, but with his mother and his family, we waited for hours, and we finally got in and we were switched to new waiting rooms. By the time we got to see him, it was only 2 at a time that got to see him, because he was in a very critical state, and yet stable. First, his mother and his brother went to go see him first. And then his sister-in-law and me went to go see him next. When I saw him, my legs became weak. For the first time, my legs became so weak. Seeing somebody looking so bad. For the first time, my legs became weak and I wanted to cry. I stood there and stared at him, wanting to cry so bad. But instead I smiled and gave him a thumbs up and said, "Hang in there. We're there for you. We're waiting for you. And we're here to back you up, and we're praying for you. So, hang in there. You can do it. You can make it. Survive." That's what I said before I left the room. And when I left the room, I felt so horrible. I felt so bad. I barely could walk. I had to hold onto the wall just to walk. This kid doesn't deserve that. He never deserved it. Kid was so kind to everybody. So kind. I'm making this video dedicated to him. I want to show him when he gets better that this video, and I'm going to do a reaction video. Him reacting to this video. And I want to show him that people care. That you guys care. And by doing that, I want you to click that like button. I want you to click that subscribe button. And I want you to share this video with all your friends. Tell them that there's a very kind person that always went out of his way to help others. In the hospital. In a very critical state right now. I guarantee it, he would cry. He would be so happy that to know that people are there for him, that people care for him all over the world. All over the world. That people care. And don't push him to the side. And to the ones that were there for him at that moment, that were in that street and helped his mother and went to his mother and saw him. Thank you. From me, thank you. And I'm saying that not just for me, but for his family as well. His family was so happy to see that not just his closest friends, but his friends from school were there for him and on the day he needed it. I almost broke into tears from that alone. I want to tell you, thank you. Thank you so much. And I really mean it. every penny I earn from this video will go towards his family and his new jacket, because when he was hit, he was wearing his favorite jacket, and when he knows that this jacket is no longer, he can't wear it anymore because it's tore up and stained with his blood, he's gonna break into tears just for that. So I'm gonna buy him a new jacket, one even better than that, to show him not that I care, but you care, because you guys are gonna help me. You're gonna help me support him. There's not much I can do for him other than pray and be by his side. But at least I can support his family and comfort his mother and his brother and his sister-in-law and his other family members. At least I can do that and make this video dedicated to him. I really want you guys to help me help him. And if I get to show you, if I get 1,000 viewers or 50,000 viewers, 50,000 viewers or 50,000 likes, I will do one thing. One thing that you guys want. Leave it in the comments below and I'll do it. Give me 1,000 likes or 1,000 subscribers. I mean, not subscribers, but oh, that would be awesome. But viewers, and I'll do two things: pranks, challenges, videos, dedication videos. I could even mention you, even a mentionable, or however you say it. Whatever you want to show that I care. That I am willing to do anything for him. And when he sees this video, he's going to be happy. More than happy. He's going to be he's probably going to cry out of tears of joy, to be honest. That seeing that people care for him all over the world. So what are you going to do? Are you going to sit by and not help? Or are you going to do something? Leave a comment below saying what you think of the video. What you think of the situation. What would you do? And what would you like to say to him? Because anything you want to say to him, I'll make sure it gets to him. And I mean it. You have my word. Anything you want to say to him, I will tell him. And I will show him that you care. Even if you don't know him, I'll show him that you care. I'll show him your comment. And I'll tell him that you care. Now, when he gets better and he's out of the hospital, he's going to be here, sitting in my seat, and he's going to talk to you guys. And he's going to explain what he felt when he saw this video and read those comments. Now, in the comments below, when you write this, hashtag it. Hashtag I care. That's what I want you to do. That's what he wants. That's what his family wants. And I want to show him that people care. And there is no other way to make a video dedicated just for him. That will be worldwide. This kid changed my life. And if you knew him and actually spent time with him and got to know him and talk to him and trust him, he will tell you all that happened to him in his past, what he felt, and how much he cared, and it would change you. This kid doesn't deserve this. He really didn't. That's all I have for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. If you watch this video to the end, thank you. You mean something, not only to me, but to him and his family. Thank you so much. I'll be making another video next weekend on one of the games. Probably Hunipop or Pearson Blow. Not sure which yet. Thank you. Again, so much. Thank you. And I guess I'll see you later. Please, again, leave a comment below. Like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Show that you care. Even if you don't know him, show him that you care. Sly Fox Boy, out. Thank you.